Yeah, so remember last week when I said I was scared about the Dolphins only wanting Patriot players? Well, let's just say that they didn't do that. They actually went on a money spree, and just to let you know, I'm recording this on Tuesday night as Tom Brady just signed with the Bucks. So if there's more news that I don't get to by the time you see this, I apologize. But yeah, I was thinking of something. Are the Miami Dolphins a possible worst to first team this year? Honestly, maybe. It's probably going to sound like I'm being too optimistic, but I do think there actually is plenty of reason to believe it. First off, I think we have the right coaching culture. Brian Flores got the most out of our depleted roster last year, and the players clearly bought into it. I think we can expect him to do more with a much more talented squad. And that kind of brings it up to the next point. These free agency signings have actually been really nice pickups. Eric Flowers, he might have been a bust with the Giants, but ever since he switched over to guard with the Redskins, he's actually been a pretty good player. We might have overpaid for him a little bit, but that definitely still fixes our guard situation if he teams up with Michael Dieter. Shaq Lawson is also a solid player who had a good year with the Bills, and I have been saying that we needed some pass rush help. I think he could be a nice upgrade alongside our other pickup, Emmanuel Ogba. I swear I have heard that name, I'm just not sure if I'm saying it right. And then the biggest pickup, most likely at least, Byron Jones. Now, we do have the two highest paid corners in the league, which I think also means we probably have the best cornerback duo in the NFL. And honestly, corner is probably one of the most important defensive positions, ever, besides maybe pass rush. The only signing I kind of didn't like, well, I won't say I didn't like, it was just kind of was Kyle Van Noy. And it's not that I think he's a bad player, it's just I kind of like the starting three linebackers we already had. But I'm hearing that we might use him for pass rush, and he fits the scheme pretty well, so I guess I can't argue too much. Like I said, he's still a good player. And now we just got Jordan Howard at running back, so we'll just see how that goes. But so far, I really like all the signings, and I think that we definitely boosted our defense up. Offense already looked like it had potential with an elite receiving corps. We just have to solidify the O-line, which I'm glad to see they're doing. And obviously quarterback, but that's for another time. But does all that really make them the best team in the AFC East? Possibly. The Patriots are getting worse roster-wise, and now we don't even know who their quarterback is. It is Bill Belichick, so we probably should just give him the benefit of a doubt. But still, it's looking at least possible that we can beat them out. The Bills, The Stephon Diggs pickup is a really good one, and I have been saying since last year that the Bills need to get Josh Allen more help, and their defense already plays pretty well. So for them, it all just comes down to how good Josh Allen truly is. Also, they had the biggest joke of a schedule I've ever seen last year, so they could just be frauds, which they are. And the Jets, yeah, besides the Browns, they're probably the most dysfunctional organization in the league. They have some good players, and it's like, I know they can do it if they just weren't the Jets, to be honest, but they're such a train wreck, and I've never really been that high on Sam Darnold, to be honest with you. I have a video on it too. But yeah, they're just kind of a believe it when I see it, but I just don't really see it happening, especially with Adam Gase kind of under the hot seat. So to answer the question, it's not a definitive one, but I don't think it's honestly implausible to think that they could, at least as of now.